same group behind the ad invited financial expert Suze Orman to host an event in New York today. She talked about how banning same-sex marriage actually hurts the economy. And Orman's comments come at a time when the Supreme Court is considering the constitutionality of this law known as DOMA, Defense of Marriage Act. The law, it is actually a federal law that was passed back in 1996. It defines marriage as exclusively between a man and a woman. It allows states not to recognize same-sex marriage licenses that are issued in other states. So, Suze, good to see you, as always. You're not a member of the group. We want to make that clear. And you are not in this ad, but you were invited to speak before the group, and you're making the case now that allowing gay couples to get married makes financial sense. Tell us how.
Well, it makes financial sense because many people may not know that just because 9 states and the District of Columbia have passed same-sex marriage, that doesn't mean that the federal government has passed it. So the federal government does not on any level recognize same-sex marriage. So here you are and you're working. This is just one example. And you want your spouse, same-sex couple, on your health insurance policy to cover him or her. You will have to pay income taxes on that imputed benefit. Many of the couples that we talked to this morning when we were giving our talk at NYU, it costs them anywhere between $5,000 and $9,000 more per year in taxes because of those benefits or added income to themselves. Now, that is money that doesn't go into the economy. Now, while it's true that they pay more in taxes, the taxes are not in the United States of America what holds up the economy. The earnings and job growth and everything like that holds it up. That is millions and millions of dollars not going into the economy because of things like that. And that's just one example, Suzanne.
Give us an example. I know you have your own personal example. You've been married to your partner for quite some time. You've been together. You married in South Africa several years ago. How does it impact you personally?
Well, it impacts me personally because it's no secret, or you would hope somebody in my position would be a very wealthy woman. And when I die, if KT were still alive or vice versa, KT or myself, we are going to lose over 50% or approximately 50% of our estate to estate taxes. Now, if we were married and recognized on the federal level, we would not owe one penny of tax. I mean, how would all the heterosexual couples feel who are married if all of a sudden the wife or the husband knew that upon the death of one of them, if they have a certain size estate, they're going to lose up to possibly half of that estate? They wouldn't stand for it. So it affects me on that level. It also affects me just for the fact that the truth is I've been gay my entire life. This has been something that I've been fighting for my entire life. I want to be recognized. I pay a lot of money in income tax. I do everything I can to help America with their money problems. I really feel I should be recognized. Every single gay person in the United States of America should be recognized for who they love and not penalized for it, financially speaking.
You make a financial argument, you make a social justice argument. You know, a lot of people turn, we just heard from the pastor 5 minutes ago, making a kind of a moral argument. How would you respond to him, who doesn't seem to acknowledge it at all, saying that it's not even legitimate?
Well, you know, he can say what he wants, and obviously people are going to follow him with that. But the majority of people in the United States of America, especially the young ones today, I do not believe that they believe in what the pastor said. They believe in human equality. They believe in civil rights. They believe in economic rights. They don't just believe that what our interpretation of what God would want is how it should be. They look at people, and it's their sons, it's their daughters, it's their parents, it's their best friends, it's their employer, it's their employees. It is everybody today. So everyone, we belong to the United States of America. We need to be united for everybody, not just for the elite heterosexual few, but for everybody who wants to join forces in marriage.
All right. Suze Orman, thank you very much. It's good to see you as always. Appreciate it.